Hi, I'm Christine and I'm from Devon in England, UK.
Wonderful. Christine, thanks so much for giving us your time over lunch break to have a little bit of a chat. And I'm just curious to know, what would you say was one of the biggest struggles or challenges that you were facing in your life before coming here to WCA?
Before I came to WCA, Before I came to WCA, I had so many reasons to need to be here. My pathological fear of public speaking, the layers that I had built up for myself that were preventing me from being the true person that I am, and were preventing me from pursuing my life goals in business and in personal relationships. And so many more too.
Having gone through this experience now, Christine, and we're on day 5 of WCA, what would you say has been one of the biggest breakthroughs that you've personally experienced from being here?
So I had a number of breakthroughs when I was at WCA. I will be honest and say the first 3.5 days, I suffered big time. But the reason that I suffered so much was because I had so much work to do. And the result of doing that work, with the help of Tim and the team, has meant that I've actually been able to free myself from all of these problems that I had in the past. Problems with family, problems with fears of public speaking, problems with holding myself back, thinking I'm not good enough, thinking I'm not clever enough, thinking I'm not wealthy enough, thinking I have reasons that I can't do things. With the exercises and the group help at WCA, I've been able to lose all of it. It's as if a minesweeper has come in and cleared from my brain all the fears that I had. If you told me that this would happen a few months ago, I would have just laughed. I would have said, that couldn't happen. Listen, I've done all the self-help you can do. I've done the YouTube videos. I've bought the very best in the self-help books. I've done the courses. I've got all the notes on my laptop. But the problem of that is that although it was there up here in my head, it wasn't really here in my core. And that's where everything needs to be right, because it's from the core that greatness comes. And it's from the core that we can build our new life, our true life, which is based on our real self, our integrity, our authentic self. And not so much from here, not so much from the identity that we tend to create for ourselves, the identity that shows up at work, the identity that we have with our friends as maybe the cool guy who's got no problems, but actually you might be the guy with the most problems. So I have to say the most enormous thank you to the WCA, because it's no exaggeration to say that you've completely and utterly helped me to change my life. And I can tell you with confidence that this isn't a temporary change. This isn't, oh, I'm on a high because we're all supporting each other and we're all clapping and dancing. No, we're talking about something that's much, much deeper.
And Christine, how important has the people that you've met here played on your journey at WCA?
What I would say to anyone who's thinking of coming to WCA, it's not just the content of the course and the exercises that we do that will help you find yourself and liberate yourself, but it's the presence of everybody around you, and we support each other as a family. The people that work with you and join you on your journey will also be your coaches. They will be the people that perhaps see you in a way that you haven't seen yourself, but in a good way, folks, let me tell you that, in a good way. Sometimes the feedback I got wasn't what I wanted to hear. Apparently, I was a bit closed. I wouldn't come forward. But in giving me that feedback, I was then able to change how I presented myself, how I gave my speeches, how I got involved in the exercises. And as people saw the little miniature changes, they gave me the support and encouragement to make me make the big, massive changes which were to follow later.
And last but not least, Christine, you're here now at day 5 of WCA. You've gone through a lot, you've experienced a lot, you've met a lot of people. How different is life going to be for Christine now whenever you return back home?
What I would say is that having gone through WCA, it's as if the 59 years of my life that I've had is my life part 1 in capital letters. Now, having finished WCA day 5, it's now life part 2, with a new set of rules and mantras, a new confidence. And boy, the confidence is there in a way that I could never, ever have predicted. So I have a massive gratitude of debt. I feel completely liberated. And I'm not just smiling from the mouth, every cell in my body is smiling. So, very happy.